All right, the new patch notes are here. 272. A lot of new and interesting things happening. We got some new tower skills. Quite curious how those are going to work to our benefit. Are they going to be legendary? Are they going to be normal? Are they going to be added Triss skills? Let's find out about that. R6, R5s can customize Alliant rank names. That's going to be cool. So now we're not just going to have R1s. They'll be called something else. R2s will be called something else. I'll give a nice little customization to that. Skip summoning, animation. Territory, teleportation, visual effects. That'll be kind of cool and interesting. Cool effects during advanced relocation. Some relocation effects come with special attributes. That'll be pretty sweet. Maybe troop health, maybe defensive bonuses to defend your relocation, possibly. A little visual effects added to it. Be attained through packs and events. So either going to have to grind really, really hard or you're going to have to buy them. Preparation season world buff. During the preparation season, following the first players. So that's not bad. That's okay. For building, technology, and gathering. All right, that's not bad. That's going to give a little bit extra bonuses, a little bit more for core events. That'll be cool. And here we go. Forgot. So for those that have not known that KVK, also Legion of Frostborn, has been new this last KVK. And they said that they were going to optimize it. And here are some optimizations that they're looking at. Top 8 alliances in each region will be locked based on their highest historical power. Now, I'm going to have to say this, that the historical power is going to be the biggest one. This season, we have actually learned that everyone drops tag and from their alliance, and we sit for maybe a day, two, and then we all rejoin the same alliance. We all get to pick the same faction, and we can all be together at the same time. For those that did not do it, then they end up scattered across the KVK map. So this is going to be a little interesting. This is probably what this reminds me of is how they fixed IB in the beginning, that people were dropping or hiding power in order to get a lesser lower match, and then they would add their power back on and essentially just dominate their match. So this is probably the same fix that they're doing. Spanning from the war phase of the previous season to the matchmaking phase of the current season. Okay, so there's a time frame right there, and up to 2 alliances can be locked per server. So maybe this means that in your KVK, if you're a full 3-color server, only 2 of them are going to be out of that top 8 alliances regardless. So that's kind of something to look at right there. In your Federation, time display, Federation members can view each other's time required for building and repairing their thermal towers. This is a good ad. I could not see my Federation people from a different alliance. I couldn't see how much time was left on their tower. I had to ask constantly how much time he got, just for preparing other thermal towers and timing issues. So this is a good visual add to it. Can dismantle towers of other So this is okay. So this is good too. This is a good ad. This is going to be super dominant. Thermal towers dismantling alliances within the same federation can dismantle the thermal towers of other alliances. So this is good. This is good. What they did not change, though, is that we cannot build the same. So we can dismantle now, but we cannot build the same tower from different alliances, but yet still in the same federation. So maybe that's something that maybe they can change in the future if they think about it, or maybe there's a reason for it, a little bit more strategic aspect. But to do dismantling the same and not do building the same, yeah, probably should have done building as well. Let's see here. Building up strength, now building steam, new PvP. Okay, so that's all right. Target points for submarine. It was 50 to 120. You can get those clues super easy. It's just basically going to the ruins, searching the ruins, getting what they call as clues. Still going to 120. It's going to take a matter of 5-10 minutes probably. Duration of the bonus that you get from completing all that is 4 hours to 24. So that's super cool. Super buff on speed. I don't think this whole KVK we've actually gotten the attack or defense or any other bonus besides the buff of gathering. And that was an increase of 100%. So that's pretty. It's gonna make it good. So the rankings during Legion of Frostborn, Alliance members of the Legion of Frostborn map can view their personal. Okay, so that's a good visual thing. So we don't have to click many windows trying to find the same information. So that'll be cool. So it'll probably be displayed. The rankings reset weekly though. Does that mean? Hopefully that doesn't mean our Legion marks go away. It's not displayed. It's not active players. And not on the Frostborn map. So that's typical. So it's a little icon. So maybe there's some buffs that go with it. Maybe there's not. Kind of like in the ranking of nobility ranking, maybe. So let's see. Faction selection. After selecting a faction, tap on the view faction list and view listed by factions. Okay, a little organization skills on that one. That they top right corner of the map will now show. Okay, so a little quicker of information. That's not bad. Original daily events, Gnome, arms race, city building events will be integrated to unified challenge of events that last 5 days. So they're going to do a little lump sum of that. That's all right. We'll now include artifacts. So that's cool. Depending on what artifacts that they're going to actually give us. If it's just the normal, typical ones, or it's the new artifact chest that they're going to, which is earth, lightning, water, and fire. Possibly wind ones, hopefully. That'll be cool. And they're going to be EA unique artifacts. Hopefully. Let's see. Expel. So that's the event. It's now going to get the immortal fragments that they've been doing. And then King of Hill milestone rewards are now going to include. So they're really pushing on you getting these fragments. It's going to help in these new people that are finding it struggling to get purple shards for their skills and to build them up quickly. Maybe to compensate for that, or others that free to play, or other players that just need these immortal fragments. Now, granted, these are all random. All immortal fragments are going to be random. So you get 60, you click it, you don't know what you're going to get. So it could be a winner, could not be a winner. Either or, you can still use it to your advantage. So now Golden Path rewards have been adjusted. I would have liked to see that they changed back to the old style, where they gave us more unique artifacts that were Triss only, but it looks like they have adjusted to get more merit coins, which merit coins usually buy space portals for that, or now you can buy the new dragon skins. So random immortal fragments of the 5 elements have been added to the shop. Okay, so that's gonna be. So maybe you can buy. So 5 elements. So it's gonna be fire, wind, earth, lightning, and water. I'm assuming so. No holy or no shadow on that one. All right, moving on. Open world status optimization. The conditions of the first relocations into the server has been changed from world history reaches over 90 days to world preparation season has ended. So I think this is going to be a visual change into when they're moving to Conquest, I believe, on that one, to allow people to come into and go into any server they want to. Private chat, last 10 contacts, 30 messages, no big deal on that one. Little cleanup, mail. So definitely got to save your mails. I do on the important ones. All the ones I delete, just a little email management right there. So they have changed the Anubis already, optimize damage statistics to reflect bleed effects. So it's a big deal. He's a new Chaos Immortal. I have not yet got him. I don't know many that have, but he's a defense that switches to attack for his special, so that could be actually pretty cool. Let's see. Routing. So another visual effect that's cool. Here's the battle duration. They're going back to 150. I like that. I hear a lot of people complain about troop losses, so they have adjusted the algorithms to basically counteract the fact of extending the battle times, but now making deaths and serious woundings less. That could be. That's all right. I mean, if you're going to fight for longer, you should die longer, but I understand. People were complaining about it. This was a big controversy when they first came out. So hopefully we get a taste of it and everyone's happy again. Possibility of forging special. That's cool. Increased by 10%. I know there's a lot of people that have done 15 artifacts and got nothing. So hopefully this helps us a little 10% boost. That'll be a nice add-on. Troop technology. Reduce the resource cost for troop training. So 5% on that one. That's cool. Defense technology. Reduce the received damage of garrisons from 10% to 5%. So wait, does this make... So we get more damage now? Receive damage of garrisons from 5 to 10. 10 to 5%. Okay, so looks like we are going to... Oh, no, okay, I see. So yeah, we're going to get some... Okay, we're going to get hurt more on that one. So that's a little different. Immortal skills. This is cool. Everyone's been shouting out to buff basically not earth marches. They've been super dominant. Little side note on this. There is a pack that you can buy to obtain Triss skills, and I would like them to change. You get a unique artifact with that, or you get, I think, 50 of them through 5 buys, and it's only been Earth. They really need to step away from just promoting Earth, promoting Earth, promoting Earth. Maybe this is the first step of doing that. Luis, when it first came out, was a long time ago, and I was very hopeful. I got them all maxed up, and just hasn't been awesome. But they look like they added a passive effect that increases normal attack speed by 20%, which is very detrimental to his special, because his special turns his attack to magical attack, and every time he hits, it basically causes a chain reaction of lightning that goes across and hits the nearby people. So faster he attacks in his special, the faster it spreads that damage. So this is going to be pretty cool. One of the OGs, Genghis Khan, upped 60%. So I believe the heal for 10% is still the same. So that's pretty cool. Another OG got Baldwin. So okay, so 600. And increase the magical damage it receives by 30%. After hitting target, target is split into 2, which is continued attack. A tornado can split up 2 times. Chance to split. So looks like they just changed from chance to second split is 25 to 50%. For us win people, that's a good buff right there. So Margaret is the back row physical damage person of water. Looking like, what have they changed here? It looks like if the affected by chill, damage is 300%. If the target is affected by silence, it reduces 20 to 60. So damage is now still 500, but it's to all enemies instead of the fan shape. Chill, additional 300. Okay, so that's still the same. If the target is affected by silence, reduces. Okay, so that's the same. So they got rid of the fan shape. So the fan shape, and now it is all enemies. So that might be a kicker. That might be a good one. So we'll see about that. Now they have changed all the flame, wind, lightning, water, and earth protection ones. So they have bumped them up by your chances, 45 to 55, to gain flame protection. So each of these have their own perks according to the immortal element that is in your march. These can't be effective in the right way, but I see them a lot in second or third marches, just as an extra kicker precaution. And now Storm Strike. Every normal attack, magical damage. So damage rate to 100 to 150. So that's a good buff right there. It looks like they have Infinite Power is a legendary skill. So after the battle starts, there's a 50% to 60. So I'm assuming that's what they changed. They upped the trigger chance. Magical damage to all for every 3 seconds. And the damage rate they lowered by 50%. Ooh, I don't know if that's a good move to... Unless it was super broken, but that's a legendary skill. That's a lot of bang for your buck to max out, and for them to potentially lower like that. A lot of whales have it. I'm assuming it's super good. We can't even use it in open arena, so the effectiveness on it, I couldn't tell you, but for the amount that you got to pay for that legendary skill, and then for them to debuff it by 50% with only a 10% trigger chance increase, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, overall, this is I'm curious about these patch notes. He's gonna be really good. I'm excited that they changed and buffed some OG and normal immortals besides the Earth. Kind of cool that they brought back the whole 90-second to 150. Hold on one sec. What is that? Yeah, 90-second to 150 battle duration. That's going to be super cool. That's going to give a lot of people chances to kill known bosses to get crystals faster without using more AP, I believe. If some people didn't notice that when they first changed it back, you will not be using double attack for 2.5 more AP than what you do for a single attack to kill the same known boss. So that's going to be a good plus on that one. And with all this, this is just my interpretation of what the patch notes are. And if you've been playing IK for any long time, you'll know that sometimes people are right, people are wrong. Sometimes we're all wrong. Sometimes we're all right. So this is just my notes. But we always look forward to them. And as long as IK keeps putting out notes and cares about us and listens to us, then we'll keep playing. So thank you all. Appreciate it. This is Patch Notes from Mabel's Reviews. So go ahead and more videos to come. Thank you.